And that is the end of the front stock four-wheel drive shaft, or maybe the front axle, who knows. What's going on, guys? Welcome back. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure you guys go ahead and do so. I asked you guys which one you wanted to see a video on, whether it was the Wrangler or the Grand Cherokee. You guys all voted Grand Cherokee. So we brought the Grand Cherokee out. We have Austin's YJ. He'll be starting a channel soon, so when he does, I'll make an announcement. But we're basically just going to be wheeling in the snow in the Grand Cherokee. See how these radar tires do in the snow. So far, as you guys can see, they've done pretty good. Jeep's doing fairly good. It rocks a lot more since it has no sway bars than the Wrangler, but it's kind of more fun. So let's head into the trails. So I may have already broken the Jeep, I'm not sure, but we're gonna go into the woods now and just ignore that issue. I think it's the front drive shaft finally giving out. I was doing donuts in 4 low and just kind of beating on the Jeep, and probably shouldn't have done that, to be honest, but it was fun and I got a cool video from it. So now we have that. So I'm gonna leave it in 2-wheel drive for as much as, you know what, we're gonna have to put in 4-wheel drive already. Changed my mind. We might honestly be stuck because I don't have lockers.
One eternity later.
I lied, we're not stuck. We got out of it. We definitely need lockers. And yeah. So these are the logs we did the other day. Jeep made it over perfectly. Got the camera set up to record this. However, we weren't in 2-wheel drive the other day, so I'm not sure how well that's going to work. We'll give it a shot, see if we can even bounce up over it or not. If not, it's not a huge deal. We'll figure it out from there, but I might go pick up my Wrangler after this.
You might be. Hey, I think you're stuck, buddy.
Alright guys, unfortunately, we didn't make it very far. We made it over 2 whole logs and got stuck. I still don't have 4-wheel drive, obviously. So I only had 1 tire spinning since we don't have blockers. So essentially trying to get over this log course in 1-wheel drive. So we are now stuck and need to be winched out. The next dilemma we're facing is I never installed any recovery points on this Jeep yet because, to be honest, I didn't really plan on taking it off-roading until I had 1 tons, but here we are. So we're gonna back Austin's Jeep up like somewhere over here, wrap it around the axle and just pull it out. And I don't think it'll break anything just because we only have to pop the front over. Then I'm not stuck anymore. I just can't get out with just 1 tire and we're basically sitting still now. So we're gonna get Austin's Jeep over here and pull the Jeep out. So really it's one of 2 issues right now of what's wrong with the Jeep and why it's not having 4-wheel drive. Option 1, which is the preferred option, is we blew up the joint on the drive shaft because the drive shaft's spinning, but the joint, I don't know what's going on really. I think it was a joint because I don't hear any sound in the front. Option 2, which would be the more terrible option, would be we broke the pinion in the Jeep, which sucks, but it's getting 1 ton, so it's not the end of the world. That'll just mean I have to finish the 1 tons a lot quicker. When I get it home and it's not freezing cold, I'll pop the diff cover and make sure that's all good. And we'll go ahead and replace the drive shaft. Another thing on the list to do is add a recovery point so this doesn't happen again, because we are absolutely stuck and we're not gonna be able to pull it out besides by the axle, which, as you guys know, is not ideal. So we're gonna get Austin's Jeep up here, turn around and winch it out. winch is hooked up to a strap. Don't copy this because this is not at all how you're supposed to winch it out. But it's the only option we have, so we're gonna give it a shot. Can't even show you my mirror over there because we broke that. I don't think we're stuck anymore, at least. So we'll see how this goes. Pop the front end up, off the log. Got to get the strap off and back up and make sure we get out of this. As long as we can, I'm going to go grab the Wrangler because I don't feel like getting stuck on a log again. And we'll come back out here with the Wrangler. And that is the end of the front stock four-wheel drive shaft, or maybe the front axle, who knows. Comment down below what you guys think is wrong with the Jeep. I'm putting my votes on drive shaft, not ring and pinion, because I'm hoping it's a drive shaft. I'm gonna be honest, that's the only reason I'm voting for that. And I also don't hear any noises from the front. Typically when you break your pinion, you'll hear noises. The Jar Off-Road actually just had a broken pinion and it was very loud and clear to hear. This is not making those noises, so I'm hoping it's just the drive shaft. I'm gonna take this thing home and get my Wrangler, but first Austin is going to try to do the log thing that I got stuck on. I made it about 2 logs. You really just have to make it over 2 logs and you'll get farther than me.
That's all it is. You got stuck on this. That's all it is. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean the logs are basically frozen right now, so they're very hard to get over. I made it about 1, 2, 3 logs in before I got stuck. So all you just gotta make it past 3 logs and you're good. You made it just as far as me. Are you gonna go down? So hopefully this thing will start moving again. I tried to park it on fairly solid ground. So we're just gonna drive this thing until we get to the field. That way we don't have to get stuck again because that was miserable.